Hey guys, Kevin here. In continuing to give you the tools you need to learn the art of Tang Soo Do in your own home, we're going to cover this week the front kick. The front kick. The front kick is the most basic kick in any karate system. Now, kicking in general, in the Korean arts like Tang Soo Do, Taekwondo, kicks are always done primarily at head height. And coming from a Tang Soo Do background, I too was a head hunter and kicked at head height. But traditionally in Okinawa, when karate was formed, it was for self-defense, and kicks are kept from the waist down. You can train to kick to head height, which you're improving your flexibility and all, but you want to practice kicking from the waist down, because if you kick at all in the self-defense situation, that's the level your kicks are going to be at. You're not going to be head hunting and putting yourself in a balance situation where you can easily fall, you can easily be taken to the ground. You want all of your kicks primarily from the waist down. With that being said, let's get into the front kick. Okay, with the front kick, we're primarily going to do 3 different kicks. The first one is the straight front kick. We're keeping your leg locked, your knee locked, and you're going to be swinging your legs straight up. It's a warm-up to get your muscles warmed up and stretched out in a dynamic way, a form of ballistic dynamic stretching, okay? So the straight front kick is done from a front stance, and all you're going to do is bring your leg, keeping your knee locked, you're going to swing your legs straight up. But again, as with every technique that we do, it's going to be to the center line. You're not just swinging your leg up wherever it goes. You want to focus on bringing your foot straight up the center line. Okay, so from here, you're going to shift your body forward, and you're just going to swing your leg up and back. Or if you're walking and you're going back and forth, you're going to swing it up and set it down. You don't want to fall forward. You want to control every movement. So you don't want to and then fall forward, all right, and just plop forward. You want to be able to bring it up and set it down, okay? From here, up and set it down, controlled. From the front, from here, you're going to bring it straight up, straight to the center line, and down, straight up, and set it down, okay? Controlled. Your foot, again, straight to the center line. You don't got to worry about so much your toes or where they're pointed as far as pulling your toes back to hit with the ball of the foot, because this isn't really a striking kick. If you were to use it as a striking kick, you would be kicking with the balls of your foot. So from here, again, up and down and down. If you're doing it stationary, you're going to bring your foot up and back. If you have a small amount of room to work out in, you're going to do it stationary, but you can still do it. That's the beauty of karate. Karate's for anybody, and it can be done anywhere. Yes, you just need a small empty space, enough where you're not going to break a lamp or something, but you just need an empty space. You can do karate anywhere. That's why karate is for everybody. The next front kick is the front snap kick. The front snap kick is a speed kick. All right, you have 2 types of basic kicks: snap kicks and thrust kicks. Your snap kicks are for speed. They have impact power, shock power, but there's not they can be damaging depending on what target you're hitting, but they're for speed primarily. It's to hit the target, hit it quickly, and hit it hard. But a thrust kick is where you're putting all your body weight into it, and you're primarily either trying to cause maximum damage, because you want to, if in a self-defense situation, you want to end a fight as quickly as possible, or you're trying to push somebody back and off of you and away from you. So let's start with the front snap kick. Okay, the front snap kick, the very first thing, you're not going to be keeping your knee locked or straight. You're going to be coming up into a chamber position. So from here in the front stance, you're going to bring your knee straight up, okay? Your knee is going to be pointing directly at the target. So if I'm kicking straight ahead, my knee is going to come up and it's going to be pointing straight ahead, wherever I'm going to be hitting. All right. Right now we're going to aim for the center, which is the solar plexus. Okay. We're going to aim for the solar plexus. Your knee is going to come up and it should be pointing directly at the solar plexus. From here, your knee is going to snap. Your foot's going to snap out and back and then down, either stepping forward or going back if you're staying stationary. First, we'll do it stationary. Your knee is going to come up, snap out, and back. Okay, from here, other foot, here. Okay, from the side, from here. If you were to be moving, again, we're controlling every technique. You don't want to kick and then step forward and plop forward. We're going to control it. Out, bring it back, set it down. If you're having balance issues, do it slowly. Kick, hold your foot. When you bring it back, when you kick it out and you snap it out, you want to bring it back just as fast. You don't want your foot hanging out there to be caught. You don't want your foot hanging out there to be caught so that you end up on the ground. From here, out, bring it back, control your balance, then set it down. If you're staying stationary, okay, if you're losing your balance, here and down. Or set it back and back. But you want to control your balance. You don't want to come up and fall forward because you may kick, maybe you miss, they move, you miss your kick, you're falling forward and falling right into a punch. From here, control your balance, set it down. Control your balance, set it back. Either way, that is the front snap kick. It is used to snap outward into the target, striking with the ball of the foot. Or if you're kicking to the groin between the legs, you can kick with the top of the foot, out and back. Speed. But speed with control. That's your front snap kick. The front thrust kick. Your front thrust kick is a power kick, like I said before. The difference is when you come up with your knee, it's still chambers, bringing it straight up with your knee pointing towards your target. The difference is when you bring it up, instead of snapping it out and back, staying more upright and hitting your target, you're going to be thrusting your hips forward with the kick. All right? It's going to be coming up and you're thrusting your hips forward. Here, pushing against the ground, pushing your body forward behind the kick. So from here and down. But you're still controlling it, you're still pulling that foot back. You're putting your hips into it and down. Throw your hips forward and down. You're trying to push that person off of you, but you're still controlling it. From the front, I'm wanting to push you back. From here, my hips are being thrown into it. I'm extending, throwing my hips, pushing off the ground with my supporting foot, throwing my hips out, pushing you back, pulling my knee back, controlling it coming down. I don't want to miss and plop forward, get struck. Control and down and down. That is the thrust kick. It is a power kick intended to deliver as much power as you can using your hip and your whole body movement, pushing against the ground, and or to push a person away. Those are your two basic kicks. The front snap kick, the front thrust kick. The other kick is the front straight front kick, which is your warm up. So you have three basic front kicks. Practice them, take your time, make sure you do them right, make sure you do them with control. And if you have balance issues, take your time. If you need to, use a chair, hold on to the chair for balance until you get the form right. Then just slowly, instead of holding onto the chair, lightly press your hand there, just if you need it, and then eventually just get rid of it and you will be good to go and on your way. That is your front kick.
I hope you got a lot out of that video. If you have any questions at all on the techniques you've seen, any questions on form, anything at all, put them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, be sure to go to my website and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button and be sure to hit that notification button so you're notified every time new videos come out. There's going to be much more. I plan on giving you guys videos to go from white belt in Tang Soo Do all the way through first degree black belt. The techniques that I can no longer perform, such like twisting kicks and round kicks and all the other things that I cannot do, I will provide you the best resources online that I can find so that you guys always have the best. So stay tuned, there's much more to come. And until next week, God bless, continue to train hard and don't ever quit.